I'm going to talk about my fascination for Jane's Addiction. Eric Avery just posted a video where he's adding bass lines to Stephen Perkins' drumming, and Dave Navarro's working on it too. So they have everybody working on this record or whatever they're doing, except Perry Farrell, the singer, who kind of brought everything together in the first place. But I think these guys are all really tight, and it's kind of interesting to see them without their vocalist. You know what I mean? Just kind of, they all really like each other, I think, and Perry's kind of spinning out of control a little bit. So they're like, hey, we're still going to do this thing. You know what I mean? But it's sort of unprecedented because for the almost 40 years that they've known each other, it was always Perry at the helm. So it's kind of interesting to see them working on something. It almost makes you go, either they're going to make up with Perry or Perry's going to make up with them, come back and add vocals to whatever they're doing. In a way, this could be good because they're all working on it together, kind of without his meddling, right? And then if he comes back onto the scene and adds his vocals to whatever they have, it could be totally awesome. Or maybe they're developing it to bring to another vocalist or to have a whole other project. Who knows? To me, it's very interesting. And I just want to go back a little bit into my history with Jane's Addiction. The first time I ever heard of Jane's Addiction, it was either 89 or 90, and I was at a wedding in Stockton, and my cousin was there, and she told me about this band called Jane's Addiction, and she's like, you've never heard them? Oh, you would really like them. So that was a long time ago. Yeah, I was like 13 or 14, and so soon I started hearing Ritual de lo Habitual, which came out in 1990, and it became super popular around, everybody I knew. Well, at least like more arty type of people, where a lot of my friends were really into it. The summer camp I went to, a lot of people had the Ritual de lo Habitual shirt, And then, of course, all the grunge exploded with all the other bands. But I feel like they were like the precursor to that in a way. In fact, I mean, Jeff Ament said that like when he saw Jane's Addiction play, I think it was on the Nothing Shocking tour, that it completely changed his direction of what he wanted in the band. So, yeah, so then he kind of, I think he kind of modeled Pearl Jam a little bit after that, on that sort of semi-psychedelic sort of sound, But anyway, so Jane's Addiction has become like everyone's favorite band, or a lot of people's favorite band. Or people just like Been Caught Stealing, which, it's kind of like when there's a band like Jane's Addiction and they have a hit like that,